Yo, I'm Zkittlez, and I just got my new UK medical prescription. This time I have two different strains than I had before. So my whole prescription actually came in, and I got the Gelato 33, the new Clear Leaf Gorilla Skittles, and then also the Green Carrot Modified Gas. So that's what we're going to go through today. Obviously, we've already been through the Gelato 33, so I won't be going through that. But yeah, let's have a look at these new ones and see if they're any good. So before I start looking at these, let's just talk about what I've heard. So I've heard that the Modified Gas by Green Carrot is like the farm gas killer. And if you guys don't know, last month, not actually last month, like a couple months ago, some farm gas came out, and I've had 2 or 3 scripts of farm gas, and it's really, really nice. It's really, really gassy, has that bit of like chem to it. It's really, really nice, especially if you're looking for like anxiety relieving effects. Like for me personally anyways, I can't speak for anyone else other than myself, but for me personally anyways, that gas side of flowers really, really relieves my anxiety. So really, really good for me. But I'm hearing that this modified gas is the farm gas killer, and the last time I had the Green Carrot stuff was on my last script. I had the Fiji Sunset. I really wasn't a fan, but that's just because the terp profile wasn't for me. The actual quality of the nugs was probably some of the best quality I've ever seen on UK Medical. So if that quality is coming over to this modified gas, I'm pretty excited for it. Now, on the Clear Leaf Gorilla Skittles side of things, I haven't heard the greatest things. I've heard that the flower is kind of old, and I've heard that people aren't really a fan, but it's not really too expensive. It's like $7.50 on the G. The modified gas, let me double check how much that was. I think this one was quite expensive. Actually, it wasn't anywhere near as expensive as I thought. It was $8.50 on the G. So from what I'm hearing, the quality is crazy. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that, especially for the price. But yeah, the Gorilla Skittles, I guess for $7.50 from what I've been hearing. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet, so I guess we have to have a little look. I just got a button here in the middle of the video because I almost forgot to mention this. So any medical patients who are watching right now, you should definitely join my Discord. It's linked in the pinned comment down below. And there's a new section in there where you guys can post your own photos of the different medical bits that you get. There's also a thread section where you can ask questions and discuss specific topics with like-minded people. And then there's also a medical patients general chat where it's just going to be everything medical. So I definitely recommend, if you have any questions or you're new to this, join the Discord in the pinned comment down below and look at that little medical section and get a new home there. That'd be really lovely. We only made it recently, so yeah. Looking forward to the people that will be there in the future. Wow, the one thing with this is I like how this has air in it. Like, this package has air in it. Like, that's really nice. I've not seen that in any other medical. And this is the Gorilla Skittles. That's a nice touch, I will say. But let's have a look at this one first and then look at the modified gas afterwards. I will say this bag is way too big. This is only 10G and it's way too big, and I can smell it. You know what? For how old it is, because it does have the packaging date on the back, it smells pretty fresh. Like, I feel like the complaints from it being old has just been from where they see how old it is on the pack. Because to me, as soon as I opened it, it smelled pretty fresh. Now, it doesn't look the greatest, and to be honest, Gorilla Skittles isn't the greatest strain of all time. It's probably one of the worst Skittles crosses ever. It honestly looks really nice for medical. I know that's a weird thing to say, but it looks very natural looking. It doesn't look awful. It looks like some normal bud that you would get from like a normal plug. It has a nice terp to it in the smell. It really does come out. So yeah, I'm really, really interested in how this is going to come out. All right, before I try them as well, I'm going to have a look at the next one, the modified gas. Let's have a little look. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, shit. That's pretty crazy. That's smelling super gas, bit of earth, almost like a bit of that Smarties kind of smell, like chocolatey kind of smell to it, if that makes sense. But super, super gas. The nugs are looking crazy. This is like top quality nugs right there. That looks madness. I'm very excited by this. What is modified gas? So it's First Class Funk and Grape Gasoline together, which I can't say I've tried either of them or even heard of either of them. So interesting. Right, just before I try them and give you my thoughts on that, I'm going to test them to see if they actually come out at the percentage that they claim on the pack. So the Green Carrot claims 27.9% and the Gorilla Skittles claims 22.8%. So let's see if they actually are what they claim they are. First up, the Gorilla Skittles. Let's see what the Gorilla Skittles is saying. It claims 22 and it is 22. Bang on the mark. 22 for the Gorilla Skittles. All right, the modified gas is claiming 27.9, so it should realistically come up like 26, 27, 28, somewhere around that. 27, bang on. Super on point results there. So I'll be right back with the power of editing and I'll tell you how these ones are. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention, because I know a lot of people are going to ask, How is this a thing? Prescriptions in the UK? What? Yes, so private prescriptions are a thing in the UK. I have many videos about it. If you go on my channel and you just type in prescription, you should be able to get all the information there. And if you wanted to know, the clinic that I'm with is Medica, but I always suggest for people to just go online and look at what clinic works best for them. So yeah, almost forgot to mention that. So I just tried both of them, and let me start with the Gorilla Skittles, because, okay, so I understand the concern where people were saying about the packaging date, right? But for me, this flower seemed really, really fresh. I'm assuming that the air that was inside of the pack was like it was nitrous sealed. So I'm assuming it was basically just as fresh now as it was the day when it was packaged. So to me, it really didn't seem like the packaging from all those months ago really affected it. However, I don't think Gorilla Skittles is that good of a strain, to be honest. Like, I've always thought that, not like this specific one, just Gorilla Skittles in general, I personally don't think is very good. Like, I do find that Gorilla Skittles kind of takes the worst out of Skittles and the worst out of Gorilla Glue, and then you put them together. But what I will say is that is a really good example of Gorilla Skittles. Like, it was exactly what you wanted. The quality was on point. Yeah, it's just, for me, I feel like the strain is what actually lets it down. The quality, though, pretty nice. Maybe a little bit leafy. But yeah, besides that, it looks really nice and natural. Looks like some good bud, and that's what I would say as well. Looks wise, probably one of the better side of medical for like how natural looking it is. So moving on to the modified gas, this was beautiful. It tastes exactly how it smells, and it's really, really nice. Like, the quality is on point, just as good as, like, you know, some Cali bits that you would get here in the UK. And for the price, that's pretty insane. And you know what? I would even put the modified gas in my like top 5, maybe even in my top 3. It's really, really, really good. So if you want to see any of these, you can click the YouTube short link in the pinned comment down below, or you could watch my live stream later on tonight at 9 p.m. We stream every single night anyway, and we can show everything there. So if you want to look at it, those are your 2 options. People, have a good one, and I hope to see your thoughts in the comments down below. See you on the live stream later tonight.